All right, it's time for JoyNews Interactive, and you know how to join us on JoyNews Interactive. Check out social media handles: Facebook, JoyNews on TV, and then Twitter is also JoyNews on TV. So you join us and let's have. All right, so straight away, let's get to my pizzas a bit.
Hey, Izzy, how you doing?
Well, how about you?
I'm cool, thank you. Now, hashtag Tiwa Must Go has been trending on Twitter. A lot of Ghanaians after the announcement yesterday that the four missing girls were found dead, and they expressed shock. Yeah. And then so they've been calling for the removal of the CID boss. Hashtag Tiwa Must Go has been trending on Twitter, and people are just putting all the blame on the police and saying that you were incompetent, you didn't do your job well, you gave us false hope. So hashtag Tiwa Must Go has been trending on Twitter. Let's see what you had to say. This one is from @body_magnic, who says, you brought this onto yourself. I don't know what the Council of State is doing in terms of advice. You never paid attention to the issue and even went to the region without visiting the families, and all you care about was politics. Hashtag Tiwa Must Go.
And this one says, Ray Wilson says, Ray Wilson, I mean, because there's once upon a time we're served with this incompetence and she's still at post. So today we say what? Take your thoughts back. And the hashtag continues. And Amate says, be safe wherever you find yourself. Your security is no longer the state's priority. The Ghana Police Service is just a driver extortion service. Your safety is officially in your hands. Do what you can within the confines of the law to keep safe. And tweet Ghana and hashtag. And now Amma says, Tiwa, we finally found the girls, brought them home, back to their families, but not in flesh and blood, breathing, but in dry bones. And you have the emoji, I weep for Ghana.
This one is from Echo John, who says, since Mami Tiwa refused to hashtag bring back our tardy girls, can she be relieved of her post as CID boss? She asked. She has no moral, legal, or professional right to still be at post. She's unprofessional, heartless, and politically clothed officer. This can only happen in Ghana. Hashtag Tiwa Must Go.
Divine says, is Tiwa still at post? She played with our emotions on a sensitive national issue. Such an unprofessionalism.
And at the Bolga says, when people are given top positions to manage based on nepotism instead of merits, these are the only results we can expect. Hashtag Tiwa Must Go.
Right. So, you know, the people who are criticizing the police and saying that, well, Tiwa must go.
Yeah.
I can understand why they want to do that. But for somebody who is within or knows a bit more,
yeah,
I feel that yesterday, there's a significant thing that happened yesterday, which was the police administration owned up to whatever shortcomings happened and whatever mistakes were made.
Yeah.
By the IGP coming in and saying that, well, this is what happened. We had leads to Nigeria, and that was why essentially they are conceding that there was intelligence failure. And so for those who say Tiwa must go, then probably the whole police administration must go.
Probably. Well, you can go to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, join the conversation, JoyNews on TV. Now, the Ghana Education Service has assured hundreds of junior high school leavers who had challenges with their placements, the issues will be resolved by Friday. Now, CSSPS has been trending on Twitter, and people are very upset by this whole commotion. Some people are blaming it on free SHS, and then others are saying that, but CSSPS has been there before free SHS, so don't try and shift the blame to Akufo-Addo's great policy. That's what people are saying on Twitter. Let's see what she has to say. Ebenezer K says, I ask again, is it the hashtag free SHS that is causing the placement problem? CSSPS and hashtag free SHS have come to stay. You can argue or shout or even curse those who brought it. It has come to stay.
And Kwesi says also fainted that the Independence Square during the CSSPS were fake. This is the most senseless of a statement from the Education Minister, Matthew Boku Prempeh. And he tags a number of people, Nana Akufo-Addo, some George, John Mahama, Alan Tremantin, Joy FM, Office of the JJR, James Ejening Boating, John Dumelo, Gabi Asari Chedako, all of them. Joseph Yafrim said, what of this? Instead of children picking the schools before they write BEC, why don't they pick the schools after the results have been released? Then the CSSPS takes its course. I'm not sure how
that will work.
Well, you probably feel that if you know your results,
yeah,
and you're now selecting your schools, then you know your level.
Like Shatawale.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, Alfred says the message from the top to them is to communicate the difference between CSSPS and free SHS. But of course, you can't tell me they're not connected. No.
Oh.
That's your view.
At the law underscore himself says the problem is with CSSPS and not free SHS. All right, so this is where I leave you with JoyNews Interactive. But remember to continue the conversation on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram with JoyNews on TV. And I am a piece of CBC.
Thank you very much, Pizzo.